The opening scene is set in. Is it Mantua, Cambridge, or Verona? Why does Valentine leave Verona? Is it to become a wiser, more worldly man? To search for his true love? Or to become a sailor?
Like, comment, subscribe.
What do Julia and Proteus exchange before Proteus' departure? Is it pictures, locks of hair, or rings? When in disguise, what is Julia's name? Is it Orsino, Panthino, or Sebastian? How does Valentine plan to elope with Silvia? Is it by climbing into her room via a ladder made of cord? By lying to her father about his possessions? Or by pretending to kidnap her with a band of outlaws? What options do the bandits give Valentine? Is it to give away his dog or be killed? To dress as a woman or be killed? Or to be their ruler or be killed? Who does Silvia ask to accompany her on her visit to Valentine? Is it Launce, Surrey Glamour, or her father? What is Launce's dog's name? Is it Outlaw, Trust Friend, or Crab? Why does Silvia's father want her to marry Thurio? Is it because tells him he can marry Silvia, spares his life from the outlaws, or gives him Crab? How exactly does the Duke find out about Valentine's plans to elope with Silvia? Is it he threatens Valentine? Proteus gives him an anonymous note? Or he tries on Valentine's cloak and finds a letter inside? What does Thurio do when bandits attack him and Silvia? Is it he runs away quickly? He stays and fights? Or he curses like a sailor? What wish does Valentine ask his future father-in-law to bestow for him? Is it to punish Thurio? To forgive Proteus? Or to forgive the gentlemen bandits for their illegal behavior? What do Proteus and Valentine compete for? Is it Silvia's love, Julia's love, or the Duke's favor? How does Julia avoid lecherous advances as she travels to Milan to visit Proteus? Is it disguises herself as male, wears a wedding ring, or carries a concealed dagger? Who does Silvia call upon for help escaping the Duke's court and finding her love Valentine? Is it Thurio, Proteus, or Sir E. Glamour? Bidding Proteus an emotional farewell, where does Valentine say that he plans to go? Is it Rome, Verona, or Milan? What does Lucetta reveal that she did while pretending to be Julia? Is it flirted with Proteus, flirted with Valentine, or accepted Proteus's love letter? What is contained in the letter that Proteus tells his father is from Valentine? Is it Julia's confession of love, Valentine's confession of love, or an invitation to Milan? Talking to speed, what does Valentine confess that Silvia has asked him to do? Is it humiliate Thurio, write a love letter, or teach Silvia to dance? What does Silvia do with the love letter Valentine has written for her? Is it hides it, tears it up, or returns it to Valentine? What do Julia and Proteus exchange before Proteus departs for Milan? Is it contact information, marital vows, or rings? What secret plan does Valentine confess to Proteus soon after Proteus's arrival in Milan? Is it to humiliate Thurio, to win Silvia's love, or to elope with Silvia? What does Speed question Launce about after welcoming him to Milan? Is it Crabbe's life story, Proteus's interest in Silvia, or Proteus's relationship with Julia? What costume does Julia ask Lucetta to make for her journey to Milan? Is it a traveling bard costume, a court jester costume, or a high-class page costume? What name does Julia go by when she arrives in Milan dressed in page's clothes? Is it Giovanni, Sebastian, or Mercutio? Who urinates on the floor of the Duke's dining chamber, prompting Launce to take the blame and suffer a beating? Is it Speed, Proteus, or Crabbe? What does Eglamour do when he and Silvia encounter the group of outlaws? Is it flees alone? Flees with Silvia? Or tells Silvia to flee? What does Proteus demand from Silvia as repayment for rescuing her from the outlaws? Is it a kind glance, a kiss, or assent to marriage? What does Proteus move to do when Silvia refuses to thank him for rescuing her? Is it abandon her, rape her, or kill her? Who or what does Valentine offer Proteus as a token of forgiveness for Proteus's betrayal? Is it his sword, his horse, or Silvia? What does Sebastian do to reveal that he is actually Julia? Is it begins to undress, produces Proteus's love letter, or produces 2 rings? After the Duke grants Valentine clemency, what does Valentine declare should happen that very same day? Is it both couples should marry, the Duke should knight him, or Proteus should be exiled?